Bhojpuri, you know Hindi, and you know Nepali. So English is the fourth language for you, isn't it? So you are
Yes, ma'am.
trying to learn this fourth language. Naturally, whatever we learn, we find it difficult in the beginning. Yeah. Today,
Yes,
if
ma'am.
you start something, so today it is very difficult, very difficult. But tomorrow you will feel it is much more easier. Okay, because you have practiced a lot in the past. So that is the greatest fear, that can I be consistent, can I learn this language, and when I do not know this language, how can I connect with someone? That is the fear. But when you are trying, when you are approaching someone, whether it's me or XYZ, anybody, you know that everybody is learning this language and you are also learning. What is the difference? Somebody has learned a little better than you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Somebody has learned a little better than you. Like I can say, my son also knows to prepare tea, but always I would say that I am a better tea maker because I have been doing it ample of times. Whole life I have done the same. So there is a difference how much you have practiced, how much you have implemented certain things in your life.
Like, okay, here's like it's a morning times maybe. So yeah, good afternoon, ma'am.
Where are you from? Are you from India or from the other country? Sorry.
Okay. So definitely I would love to introduce myself first and thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Okay.
So I'm Rajesh and basically I'm from Nepal and currently I'm talking to you from Saudi Arabia where I have been working here for 3 years and talking about my schooling, I have done plus two, and after that, I had to drop out my schooling. It's all because of financial crisis, and then
Mhm.
I had to move in another country. So, yeah, right now I'm here.
Rajesh, you are basically from Nepal, as you said, and at present you are talking with me from UAE,
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia. Okay. So I am writing because I forget Saudi Arabia. Okay. So that's the reason there was a confusion about the timing. You should have introduced yourself in the introduction part when you sent me an email that you are from Nepal. I thought to see your name that you are from India, and then I never had an idea that you are in the other country. So which time? Because I was really laughing at you when you messaged me that, ma'am, can you connect at 1:30 a.m.? I was so surprised that how dare this boy is asking me to connect at 1:30 a.m. means at night. And then I, with lots of anger, I just wrote, how can you ask me? I'm a retired teacher and you are asking me to connect at 1:30. So you could have described it that you are in the other country, and because of that, this time suits you, because you wrote somewhere that you are only free before 8:30 and after 1:30 a.m. So it is difficult for Indian people to connect after 1:30 a.m. actually. So nice that we are connecting at this time. May I know what is the time at your place?
It is going to be 12 p.m. right now. So like
12.
why I was like sending a message, ma'am, I want to connect with you around 8 or 8:30 a.m. in the morning because my duty it start around 7 a.m. But so I want to have conversation before do my work, like a work. So like a
Right, right.
6 a.m. like in Saudi Arabia, it would be 6 a.m. if I'll connect with you like around 8 or 8:30 then. So that's the reason I love to like have conversation that time.
Okay, okay, that's perfectly okay. That's there is no problem at all in this. But only the problem was that you did not make a clear picture in front of me. I was not knowing your problem. Otherwise, I could have managed somehow, because morning hours, you can understand, we Indian ladies, we have lot many things on our plate to do. And after retirement, I just have to do so many things related to my household chores. Shall I introduce myself in front of you?
Yeah, I love to hear you.
Okay. So, as you approached me, so you must be knowing about my name. But more than that, I'm going to tell you that I am from Lucknow, the capital city of Uttar Pradesh. And this city is culturally very rich. And if you talk about my educational qualification, so yes, I have completed my master's, and I have had the privilege of teaching since 1990. And in the year 2022, I just got retired. After retirement, I thought of making myself busy and thinking that I started my YouTube channel named Grammar with Manju Ma'am. And there I started uploading some grammar videos and some conversation videos, means English related contents. And apart from this, I'm a lover of old songs, so I love to listen to old music. And then I am into gardening. I love to spend time in my garden. I have a beautiful family. I can say that they are a great pillar in my life. They support me a lot, whatever I want to do. So they certainly just encourage me that you can do it, because after my retirement, it was not in my cuts to think of YouTube channel and videos and a thumbnail and all these things. But because of the support of my lovely family, which includes my husband, my son, my daughter, and my son-in-law, it wasn't possible to do all what am I doing at present. So yes, this is all about me in short. If you have anything specific you want to ask related to my introduction part, which I left, you can certainly ask.
Yeah, absolutely. Why not? So, I had also so many questions for you, and I wanted to ask that because now I have been started to talking through video calls just a few days back, and it is my third video call, and that's the reason still I am feeling just a little bit nervous, not that much of confidence, but so I'm trying my best to present myself as a confidence person here. So yeah, so I wanted to ask question related these things now, why if I'm a beginner and I want to have a conversation with a person, but because of some kinds of a fear or nervousness, I don't approach many people, and again I try to put myself into a comfort zone. So how I can overcome these kinds of fear and how I can feel confidence while having conversation with other person. So would you like to elaborate about this topic?
Certainly, I will love to. But before that, I want to ask you one question. That as you mentioned that you had a great fear, and you, before approaching someone, you always have a kind of nervousness that whether shall I approach or not. So, what did you find, and why did you approach me? What you thought of that Manju ma'am could be a better choice, and I can connect with her.
Uh, no, just it's because of reducing a fear. I wanted to approach other people because I know, if you have a fear of talking with a person, and if you will have same, if you'll face same, a challenge or risks again and again, automatically you can reduce these kinds of fear. So I thought, let's have a conversation with a Twitter and even co-learner, so I can feel just a little bit confident. So that's the reason I thought having conversation with you also it would be better because you are a teacher, and definitely I'll get a perfect answer from you about this answer, like a question.
Thank Thank you so much, Rajesh, for your feeling. I would certainly love to tell you. Just take a very normal example from your own life. All the boys, they love to play cricket. Most of the boys, I must say, they love to play cricket. But if they are asked to play with Sachin Tendulkar or Dhoni, they will have a kind of fear and anxiety in their mind that I am going to play with such a great cricketer. So that is one of the reasons they don't try to play with them, or they don't get even an opportunity to play with them. So in the same way, when it comes to English speaking, because it is not our first language, we all are trying to learn this language as a second or third language. You are the permanent citizen of Nepal, so your first language is probably Nepali.
Yes.
Second language, you might be knowing Hindi also. I have no idea. Do you know Hindi?
Yeah, I know Hindi, and my mother tongue it is similar to Bhojpuri because I live near the Bihar border. So I have been to Bihar numerous times, maybe 15 or 20 times. So I know Hindi so very well. I would say I'm so very fluent in Hindi language. rather than my own native language. But
So you
Bhojpuri
see,
I can.
you know Bhojpuri, you know Hindi, and you know Nepali. So English is the fourth language for you, isn't it? So you are
Yes.
trying to learn this fourth language. Naturally, whatever we learn, we find it difficult in the beginning. Yeah. Today,
Yes.
if you start something, so today it is very difficult, very difficult. But tomorrow you will feel it is much more easier. Okay, because you have practiced a lot in the past. So that is the greatest fear, that can I be consistent, can I learn this language, and when I do not know this language, how can I connect with someone? That is the fear. But when you are trying, when you are approaching someone, whether it's me or XYZ, anybody, you know that everybody is learning this language and you are also learning. What is the difference? Somebody has learned a little better than you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, somebody has learned a little better than you. Like I can say my son also knows to prepare tea, but always I would say that I am a better tea maker because I have been doing it ample of times. Whole life I have done the same. So there is a difference how much you have practiced, how much you have implemented certain things in your life. If you have been doing it for so long, you will not be hesitant, you will not feel nervous to connect with someone. In the beginning, everybody feels the same. It's nothing abnormal with you. It's but natural that when you connect with somebody and you find that this person is a better speaker than me, speaks a little better than me, then certainly you will think, oh my God, I don't know whether I'll be able to perform in front of her or not. But this is how you come out of your comfort zone. And that is very important, to leave your comfort zone and jump into the situations, take the new challenges, and learn from your mistakes.
Yeah.
I hope
And
I'm
ma'am,
clear.
that is a big problem. Yeah. Like whenever I connect with a beginner who is like a less better than me, I feel really confidence. Like through audio call, I mostly talk with a person. But talking about person who would be better English speaker than me, I I don't know like why this kinds of like a fear comes and I started to feel nervous. But I know I can explain each and everything in a better way. But even then, some kinds of like a fear, it's stop me to speak. But if you talk about like talking with a person through audio call, I'm so very confident because I like before this conversation I spoke with many co-learner and that was a really nice conversation with them. But literally I was feeling so much of nervous how I'm going to connect, how I'm going to have conversation, whether I'll perform my better or not. Just I was like thinking about that, and now I'm feeling just little bit so excited and happy after connecting to you.
Oh, it's but natural. You don't have to feel, anxious about it, that if I don't perform well, because you are connecting with other people just in order to enhance your skills. Okay, so when
Yes.
you connect with anybody, may it be the person is a beginner or intermediate level learner, or even of your level only, then also you will learn certain things from them. May it be the confidence level, may it be the comfort on their face. Yes, when you see, sometimes even though you have knowledge, but when you talk to strangers, you feel a bit nervous. I don't know this, I'm going to talk to a stranger, what kinds of questions she's going to put in front of me. If I don't understand that question and if I'm not able to answer those questions, what will happen? So yes, it's just a learning process. Nothing is going to happen. You just have to keep on trying. And if you get a chance, you have to grab it 100%. And
Yeah,
that,
absolutely.
that spirit should be always up. And then nobody can stop you from learning. And now you are in such a country where without English, I think you can't even manage. Which
No,
language do you speak in Saudi Arabia?
here in Saudi Arabia, where I'm living, here's mostly local people. They speak only Arabic language. But talking about English, I get these kinds of opportunity also. But after 1 month, 2 month, when I come across some foreigners, so only
Mhm.
that times I have a conversation with them just for like a 2 or 3 minutes, not like a for long period of time. But
Right.
talking about like a Saudi people, they really don't like to have a and like a interact through English language. They only try to speak in Arabic. So I have to like talk with them Arabic. I know Arabic language as well. Not like
Ah,
that much of fluence, but not. But even then, I can understand. Even I can make them understand because I'm working here as a waiter as well as barista. So all times I have to talk with them and mention about what kinds of beverage I have, what kinds of food I have. So I have to like explain each and everything in Arabic language. So that's the reason I got to know. But initially it was really hard, really, because like learning even English or Arabic simultaneously, it was really hard for me. But I thought like if I'll put my like these kinds of like myself like into these kinds of like a situation, definitely I can learn. And I learn Arabic just by listening or speaking. I also try to like translating, practicing like Arabic to Hindi, and that's how I learn Arabic. And English, I just learn through listening or speaking by myself and talking with a person on some application where I used to talk with a co-learner through audio call. I never been to like on video calls. Just like a few days back, I have started. So that's the reason I feel just a little bit under confidence. But even then, I am so very confident.
you look quite confident and you are a person of taking challenges. So you love to take challenges. Because of that, from Nepal, you moved to Saudi Arabia and there you learned Arabic and you are trying to learn this language, English also. So it's not simple, it's not easy. People don't take these challenges. They think that why to move from one country to the other country? I'm relaxed, I'm comfortable in my own country, doing my own job and I'm able to perform my duties well. But you are a person of taking challenges. You have taken this challenge of learning this English language also. So you will certainly become a better version of yourself very soon if you connect with people and you talk with them at least on a regular basis, taking out time for 10-15 minutes even. That would be a great help for you. At least you will build up your confidence.
Yeah,
Okay,
I,
Rajesh?
I really needed like a confidence because I know English, I can speak, but because of lack of confidence, I am still feel nervous. I know like
Yes.
how to express my thought. I know how to interact with the people, but the lack of confidence it's really difficult. Let me tell you one incident when I felt in Nepal. So like when I was trying to move in another country, like a Saudi, I had to give interview, but I could not selected any interview. I gave three interview. I failed. I was rejected. It's all because of I was so very introvert. I had a fear of person. I would say like I was so very social anxiety kind of person, and communication. I'd say I never thought I would be able to speak as I'm speaking right now. So I felt like a three interview. But I thought like if English it is going to be barrier for me, then why I should not learn? And then
Right.
I started to learn. But there were also like a one problem at my home. I had no Wi-Fi, no any internet connection, and because of that, I used to go just little bit like far from my houses, and from there I could download some videos and watch them while only night time because throughout the day I used to work in another people field and some industry because not having even like a good education I was not getting any better opportunity in Nepal. So I thought so then like just I was doing these kinds of activities, but I thought like I have to improve my English. So I used to listen a lot, like 3 hour, 4 hours, and working on grammars and vocabulary. And that's how I was just little bit comfortable to understand. And but I was not doing practice speaking that moment, so I was not speaking. So I started to speak even in front of a mirror, going on a terrace. So I used to speak a lot and that made me just a little bit confidence and even I got to know how to make sentences like a structure the sentences use like a perfect vocabulary grammars while having conversation. So I started to know about like English. Then I thought I should prepare myself how I can introduce in front of other person. So I prepared and then again I went in big city and I gave interview. and fortunately I got selected. It's all because of English, and that's how I moved in Saudi Arabia. So I had to even take my family responsibility just when I was at 18 or 19 years old, because at my in my house there were no anyone who had a job. My father, I would say, like, he got older, and he is also so very drunkard, and my mother, he is a housewife, and I had some cattle at my house, so that was the only resource of money. But if I would not take these kinds of like a decision of my like a family responsibility, definitely I would go through lots of like a poverty now. So I, like, when I was 18 or 19, that times I took this kinds of responsibility, and then I thought like I should move, and it's been 3 years, more than 3 years. I have been in Saudi and working here, so it is helping me a lot with my financially.
Great, great, great decision you have taken. And I really feel proud of you that you went out of your comfort zone and you proved yourself, and you are still trying to prove yourself. Yes. And you have learned a lot in English. This is just a language. Keep on practicing. Record your small videos for 5 minutes, 4 minutes, if possible, and listen to them. Somewhere you need to work on your MTI, mother tongue influence. That's it. And then grammar, certainly. Here and there, small errors are taking place, so that you can remove by practicing. That's it. So you are doing a great job, Rajesh. I'm really happy to connect with you and to know about you. It's a great motivation for others, those who are going to watch this video, that how a person can learn 5 to 6 languages and then to start a new career, not in his or her own country, in other country. Because I know that it's a great challenge to move from your comfort zone, from your country, yeah, to other country, and then not you are looking after yourself, you are also looking after your parents. So that's commendable to
Thank you, ma'am.
even.
And I want to, I want to know one thing from you. Like, have you ever been to like Nepal or not? Have you ever
No, sorry,
visited? Because Nepal, it is
I
near to
have.
Lucknow.
Yes, it is close to Lucknow. It is still in my bucket list, but I have never been to Nepal. I have heard many things about Nepal. It's a beautiful country, and it's a neighboring country. So certainly I will visit your place, and we will connect again. Once I'll visit Nepal, I would love to share with you, and then we will catch up once again and we will discuss many more things related to Nepal and Saudi Arabia both. Okay, till then, I feel that let us wrap up the session today, because here it's lunchtime and my husband has already arrived. So we
Uh,
should just have lunch. Okay,
uh,
Rajesh, it was lovely interaction with you and lovely things you shared. That's going to be a great learning for my viewers, my audience. Just last question, can I upload this video on my channel?
yeah, absolutely. And that's the reason I wanted to have conversation. So I can see my video on your YouTube channel.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
thank you for giving me this opportunity. And yeah, I would love to have a conversation again in the future if you would be valuable then.
Ah, yeah, certainly, certainly. Now I got to know that you are not in India, you are in Saudi Arabia. So I have to adjust timing according to your comfort zone also. So certainly we'll think about it. And I would suggest you, whenever you are sending a message or email to somebody, please just write one line about that, from which country you are going to connect right now, because your timing and our timing, it's quite different. Okay, so somewhere we
Yeah,
need to, yeah. So
it is
thank you.
it is just, yeah, thank you. So
Okay, okay, thank you so much.